Hey folks. Okay, so I am in historical downtown Mcgregor in Mcgregor, Texas, and I am going to be showing you some very beautiful buildings. They're old, but also there's a special little park right here, just a very simple little park. It's not for walking or anything. It's just a little memorial park for veterans, for the military and stuff. But it's a cool place. It's called Legacy Park, and it's just a very simple, tiny little thing. It's the smallest park that I've done a review on yet. But we're not just going to be showing this off. So let's go on ahead and do this on Legacy Park. Like I said, it's just a little thing. It's just a little park. But look at the pole. Look at this. That's nice. Let's go on ahead and walk in here. We have got names on bricks. I guess they could be veterans, but these are women's names as well, so yeah, they're all over the walk. I'm not quite sure what they mean, but they're all over the park. Anyway, as you can see, they do provide trash can, bench, and this here would actually be a working fountain if there was water running on it. It would be very beautiful. It's pretty anyway. I could imagine a water cascading on it. I could. That'd be nice. Alright, let's go on ahead and walk on over here. It's a very small park, just a tiny, tiny, tiny park. There's not even a sidewalk that you could get exercise on. Not a walking track, there's nothing here at this park. But the town itself is interesting. The buildings. Here's a bench. Mcgregor Rotary Club, chartered in 1924. Some more benches over here. So as you can see, you can even sit down in the shade. Dr. and Mrs. W.A. Brinkman Jr., DDS. And the Mcgregor Lions Club, chartered 1952. So yeah, you could just sit underneath this beautiful tree that's providing awesome shading. We've got 2 trees with shade, so yeah. Oh, we got some emergency going on. I'll put it all in your hands, Father, in Jesus' name. Here we have got the sponsors. And here is like, you could get a major idea. I mean, it says here, welcome to Mcgregor. So you've got a general idea of the different things that's here. I had done a video on Tuckerville Falls, which is just in the opposite direction from this. It's still a part of Mcgregor, but it's in Crawford. You can go back on my Great Walks with Me playlist and you can find it. This is all the names of the people that's in the Mcgregor chamber. Of course, we don't want to go through all that. And down here we've got shopping and eating and being active and love. And Mcgregor there in the corner. And of course there's still names on the bricks. We go up to a very old gazebo. It kind of smells like French fried mushrooms. It smells good. Not the gazebo, I mean, there's actually a restaurant that's just down the sidewalk. So here we have got some placards. Can't hardly read it because it's all faded in. Mcgregor Bandstand Building Committee. And down here, the restoration of the Mcgregor Bandstand on City Hall lawn as a bicentennial project was made possible through the financial contributions of the following service clubs and a few individuals as well as local artists. So here we have got the names that contributed to the restoration. Local artists. I do not see any names that I recognize. But yeah, this is like, so this is a bandstand gazebo. Let's go over here and look on the other side of this board. It reads, things to do in Mcgregor. So let's see if I can find a hot spot that I can show off to you all. It would be good. Now, I don't know very much about this place other than 2 very good restaurants. Oh, let's see. Events. We have got the 5J Dance Hall, Amsler Park and City Pool, Amtrak Station. Yeah, that's right, we've got a train station here, folks. Booley Park on 8th Street. That would be further up the way. I think this is only 4th Street. Amsler Disc Golf Park. Cool. Casting Park on 7th Street. 8th Street and 7th Street. Might see if we can get there. Legacy Park, which is where we're at. Madison and 3rd, okay. So that would be a little ways up, but still. Launchpad Park, Magnolia House. Ooh, neato. On 323 South Madison. We're on Madison right now. That would be something for me to see if I can spot the Magnolia House. Freedom Fling Disc Golf, Founders Day, Christmas Open House, Christmas Parade. Oh yeah, they do cool things. McKinley Public Library, Mother Neff State Park. I have done videos on the Neff Park. I've done a few of them. So once again, yes, go to my Great Walks With Me playlist and you will find it on the Mother Neff. SpaceX, Telephone Museum. Ooh, Telephone Museum. You have to call in advance for the tours. Shucks. Texas Museum of Theater and Broadcast. That's on Main Street. And Tonkawa Falls, which, like I said, I've done a video on that. So once again, go to my playlist under Great Walks With Me, and you will find those two parks, Tonkawa and Mother Neff. Alright, I am going to take you on around and show you some buildings, and maybe, just maybe, I will be able to find that Magnolia House. Here we have got, donated by the American Legion, which is the flagpole. And guess what? The Magnolia House is right across the street from this little park. So I'm going to go across here in a moment and see what this is all about. That will be fascinating. Alright, let's go on ahead and read the memorial marker. You know I've got to put these on here. Let me get this focused in for you all so you can read it for yourself as we go. On September 7th, 1882, lots in the town of Mcgregor Springs were sold at public auction. The event had been advertised statewide by the Gulf, Colorado, and Santa Fe Railroad and the Texas and St. Louis Railway. The community was named for Dr. Gregor Carmichael, later became a prominent Waco businessman. As the settlement grew away from the springs on Harris Creek, it became known as Mcgregor. Residents of such nearby pioneer settlements as Banks and Eagle Springs were among the first to move their families and businesses here. The post office was even listed as Banks for a short time in 1882. The first school, the Mcgregor Academy, was opened by J.S. Greenlee in 1883, 4 years before the Mcgregor Independent School District was created. The town was incorporated in 1886, and A.H. Green was elected to serve as the first mayor. Because of its location on major railroad lines, Mcgregor first developed as an agricultural shipping center during World War II. It experienced a period of intense growth due to the opening of an ordnance plant. Continued development has resulted from the town's diversified economy and rich heritage. And this plaque was made in 1982. Nice. Alright, let's see what else we can get into. Okay, so this is the Magnolia House. I'm taking it that this is a bed and breakfast because it does have a sign over here. So, we will be respectful. Well, look at the lamp. I love these old-time lamps. They are so gorgeous. This house itself is gorgeous. I'd say it was a nice home once when it was actually occupied. All right, but there are more things to be seen here than just that. So we are going to take a stroll around the blocks, and I am going to show you what and all I can show you. Honestly, this is as well my first time of really taking a good look at this place. So over here across the street is like a pulley wheel or something. I'm assuming that maybe that's an old-fashioned, because it's got a hitch on it, like it would have been pulled by a horse. So it's possible a fire hose was wound up on that. That's what I'm assuming. Let's go on ahead and get across this street. Give you a better close-up of it. Pretty sure that at one time this would have been hitched up to a T. The ironwork is very old, so possibly a fire hose was wound up on that or something. It even was worked by hand crank, so you could wind it up. Very old wheels. So yeah, that's possible. That's what that was. The reason why I think that is because this is a fire department. So that's the reason why I think that might have been an old-fashioned fire hose pulley. See that? You get to rub your shoes on that to get the mud off. This is the municipal building. In the city hall. This building in itself isn't so old, not so old. All right, we're going to cross the street here because I want to show you this. I saw this a few days ago. Me and hubby was here having lunch. They've got a great Italian restaurant here. Anyway, I want you to see this. This is an old theater. Boarded up, of course. It's not quite as fancy as the one in Hillsboro, but nonetheless, this is cool. It says restoration begins soon. Look at the old cars. It's going to be a Texas Museum of Theater and Broadcast. That would be really nice if they do that. That would be awesome. Let me show you the old marquee sign. I have a thing about theaters, old theaters, that is, not just a theater that you see in a mall, but a theater building. Because when I used to live in East Liverpool, we had an old theater building like this one and in Hillsborough. There's something special about them to me. Alright, I'm going to see what else I could show you, so hang tight. Okay, so we have got a bakery and boutique, sorry about that. Southern Sisters Bakery and Boutique. And look at this mural. So the Mcgregor School are the Bulldogs. Alright, we're going to keep on going. Look at this fancy sidewalk. Checkered. It is a neat sidewalk. As you can see, these buildings are old. And that is what's really cool about them. And look at this very old purple building. As you can see, it's boarded up. But it's the one that sticks out the most in this town. That is one cool building. On down the way, there is a grain and feed. On down there, grain and feed. And we've got an Amtrak ray and other cool things. So let's go on ahead and walk up, and I'll see what I can find you there. Look at this old building. Now this is the second floor. This is something that would remind you back in the restaurant times. Like maybe a hotel saloon. Very neat. There's an Indian in that door. If you can see that. An Indian. You can see the Indian better. And you can see how old this building is. Very nice old building. If you happen to come here, don't forget to try Milano's. I think I've got a museum to take you all to. Let's see. Okay, apparently this building is in violation. So I'm going to see. But I'm going to get what I can through the windows. Because what I could see, there is some really neat stuff. Look at this giant projector. There's lamps. Try to create some shadowing here. That is a very old film there. Those were big reels. Okay, let me show you through the door some of the things on the inside. We've got a piano that's got a scroller on it. Other movie stuff. See what I can get here for you. Another piano. No TV. There's a piano over here. Can't hardly see it. Okay, let's walk on over to the other side of the window. And I will see what I can get you there as well. Now, supposedly this was the Texas Museum of Theater and Broadcast, but like it said, the building is in violation. So over there, that's a ring machine. There's a popcorn maker. An organ. Some neato stuff way back there. A little bit I can get here for you. When they get that over there at the old theater, that is going to be cool. There's a few organs. One really big organ back there, way back there. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be cool when it comes in, when they get it in the other building. Let's see what else I can find you. Another nice old building. There's the library. And over here is Luigi's Italian restaurant. Now, me and hubby, we love going there. They've got very delicious Italian food. So, once again, if you ever come to Mcgregor, check it out as well. And it's practically next door to Milano's. I want you to see this mural. I have had a great fascination with that mural for a while. Here we're at Penn Talents Antiques. Let's see what we can spot. Now, what I had failed to mention was this antique store is on Main Street in Mcgregor. So if you go there, just stay on Main Street and you will find it. I think you'll enjoy it. Among many things there at the Hidden Talents Antique Shop. There's no way I could have gotten everything, but that just gives you a hint. Come to Mcgregor and check it out. Any of you who likes antique glassware, pillows, photos, books, they've got some cool stuff in their jewelry. Oh yeah. Here's an old-fashioned rotating barber sign. Do you know that those barber signs showed way back in the earlier days, barbers were licensed to cut your hair or give you medical. That's right. Barbers were also doctors. Cool, huh? So that means that if they accidentally cut your throat with the straight razor while they was trying to shave you, they had the authority to doctor you. Couldn't beat that. So there you have it. Just a little bit of Mcgregor. And, you know, I couldn't show you all of it, but I got you pretty well a good idea. And if you want to see more, just come on down to Mcgregor, Texas, and check this out. You'll be very happy, especially that antique shop. I tell you what, one of these days I might go back in there just for myself. But in the meantime, I want to leave you with this one last photo. You all have a wonderful day.